In Wisconsin, we've got defendant Parise Larry just taking the stand. He changed his mind. He wasn't going to testify. We thought we were going straight to the closing arguments, but no, we're going inside the courtroom. This case is over the death of innocent bystander Tatyanna Zech. Let's go in together and watch the defendant's testimony.
Judge, at this time we call Parise Larry.
All right. Mr. Larry, come on forward to the witness stand. You'll stop right by my clerk. She'll swear you in, please.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you shall give in the matter before the court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Please be seated.
All right, Mr. Larry, I'm going to have you do the same thing I've had every other witness do. Just state your full name for me.
Parise Larry.
And can you spell your first name, please?
Parise.
And your last name?
Larry.
All right. And again, just be mindful of that microphone. Try to get close to that, okay? Go ahead, Attorney Mogren.
Thank you. Parise, I'm going to ask you some questions this morning, okay?
Yeah.
When I ask you those questions, I want you to listen to that question and answer only that question, okay?
Yes.
You've never testified before, right?
No.
And if you don't understand one of my questions, are you going to tell me you don't understand that question?
Yes.
Okay. So, Parise, how old are you today?
16.
Okay. Parise, back on May 7th, 2023, how old were you?
14.
14. And so that puts you in the 8th grade back in 2023?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you were in the 8th grade, were you in classes where you went to class, or were you in a classroom where you never went to different classes?
I can't remember.
Okay. Let me ask you this way. In 8th grade, did you have friends who went from class to class?
Yes.
Did you stay in one class?
Yes.
Were those special ed classes?
Yes.
Okay. So, back in 8th grade, around May 7th, 2023, do you recall that date?
Yes.
Okay. And there was a shooting on that day, right?
Yes.
Okay. Prior to that shooting, you live streamed a video, is that right?
Yes.
Do you remember when you made that live stream video?
No.
Do you remember in that video showing pictures of guns?
Yes.
Do you remember talking about Keyshawn Johnson in that video?
Yes.
And you know Keyshawn Johnson, right?
Yes.
You heard Mr. Johnson testify that he thought of you almost as a little brother, right?
Yes.
Like he would put you in chokeholds playing and wrestling, right?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that you guys joked back and forth with each other?
Yes.
But there was an issue about a chain, right?
Yes.
Was he making fun of your chain?
Yes.
Okay, and you were kind of giving him some talk back in that video about making fun of you in the chain, right?
Yes.
Jack, these are leading questions.
I'll rephrase.
All right. Objection is sustained. Give me 1 second, Attorney Mogren. Go ahead.
So when you were live streaming, you were making some statements,
Yes.
and were those the type of statements you were making in jest?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. When you were making those statements, were you like joking or were you serious?
I was joking.
Okay. It's because Keyshawn was somebody you knew, right?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor. These are leading questions.
Sustained.
It asks the answer be stricken.
The answer will be stricken. You can continue with any non-leading questions.
You saw Keyshawn on a kind of a regular basis growing up,
Yes.
and he was someone. Strike that. Had you ever spoken to Antonio Johnston about this chain issue?
Possibly.
And because the chain bothered you, that he was making fun of you about it?
Objection, leading.
Sustained.
On May 7th, 2023, you were with Antonio Johnston, right?
Yes.
Who else were you with? When you were at Maplewood Commons?
Yes.
Okay. And was there a point in time when you went into the 868 building?
Yes.
Okay. When you were in the 868 building, who were you with in there?
And some other boy named Bino. I don't really know him.
Okay. When you guys were in there, what were you doing?
Talking and finna smoke.
And when you were in there, did you ever have a chance to see Antonio Johnston? I'm sorry, did you ever have a chance to see Keyshawn Johnson?
Yes.
And when you saw him, what, if anything, did you say to the group you were with?
Like walking towards the garbage can or walking back.
When they were walking towards the garbage can,
Nothing.
okay? When they were walking back, did you say anything?
Not until Keyshawn said something towards the hallway.
Okay, and so I just want to be clear on this. You didn't say anything, or nobody said anything until Keyshawn was walking back?
Yes. What you just said.
Okay. What did I say? Did I say, did you make a statement, or did somebody else in that group make a statement?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay. When they were walking back from the garbage can, did Antonio say anything to that group of people?
No.
Did you say anything to that group of people?
No.
There was a point in time when they came to a stop, right?
Yes.
What, if anything, did Antonio Johnson say to them when they came to a stop?
I don't recall.
Was there any discussion about a chain?
Not at that moment.
Okay. What moment was there a discussion about the chain?
I can't really remember.
Okay. Was it, do you know if it was Antonio who was talking about a chain with Keyshawn, or was it you?
It was Antonio.
Okay. Who had the chain at that point?
Antonio.
What did Antonio say to Keyshawn about that chain?
He said he had the chain and to come and snatch it off his neck.
And where was Antonio when he said that?
Inside the hallway, on the stairs.
Okay. And after he said that, where did Antonio go?
Outside the hallway, like in the front of the door.
Okay. And could you see Keyshawn Johnson at that point?
Yes.
Where was Keyshawn?
Like walking towards Antonio way.
Okay. When he was walking towards Antonio, did Keyshawn say anything?
Yeah.
Do you recall what he said?
It was just a lot of cuss words and not just like, it was just that.
Okay. And there came a point in time when you got up off those stairs, right?
Yes.
And you had a gun on, right?
Yes.
And Antonio's still at the doorway, right?
Yes.
When Antonio's just standing at the doorway, he's still talking, correct?
Yes.
And there comes a point in time when Antonio says some other things to Keyshawn, right?
Objection, Your Honor.
Hold on. Go ahead, Attorney Tony.
Leading.
I'm going to have that answer stricken, sustained. Go ahead, Attorney Mogren.
As Keyshawn is moving forward, what, if anything, do you hear Antonio say?
Objection, leading. He's saying what the individual is doing, not asking the witness the question.
Sustained.
Keyshawn is moving forward, correct?
Yes.
What, if anything, does he say?
It was just a bunch of cuss words.
As Keyshawn's moving forward, what, if anything, does Antonio Johnston say?
He told Keyshawn if he was to step more closer, he was going to kill him.
And did you see Keyshawn keep moving forward?
Yes.
And what, if anything, did you see Keyshawn do with his hands?
He went between his waist and pulled out a firearm from his waistband.
Okay. What did you see him do with that firearm?
Pulled the slide back and put a bullet at the top of his gun.
And where were you when you
Inside
saw
the
that?
hallway.
In the hallway.
Yes.
And after you saw him slide back that gun, what, if anything, did Antonio Johnston do?
He pulled out his firearm.
Can you tell me what happened next?
There was more arguing going on between them. And then that's when Johnston got the shooting. And then that's when Keyshawn got the running. And then that's when I came back up. And then that's when I pulled out a gun and got the shooting towards the air.
Okay. So why did you pull out that gun and fire it?
Keyshawn, I just saw Keyshawn and Johnston pulling out guns, and I was in fear for my life.
And so that's why you pulled out your gun and fired?
Yes.
Okay. After you fired that gun, what did you do?
I ran through the hallway, came out the back door, and fired towards the grass, and then ran towards Tyson Middle School.
Okay. And when you were running to Tyson Middle School, what were you thinking?
Oh no, my head was everywhere.
Okay. When you got to Tyson Middle School, what, if anything, did you do with your gun?
Disposed it in a garbage can.
Okay. And after you were at Tyson Middle School, where did you end up going?
I can't even remember.
Was there a time when you left Fond du Lac?
Yeah,
Okay. Where did you end up going?
to Milwaukee.
Okay. After you went to Milwaukee, where did you go after that?
Chicago.
Okay. And Why were you running away?
Cause I know that I just did something very bad, and I just knew it was gonna be people after me, so I just went to the safest place that was for me.
Okay, so you thought you did something really bad, right?
Yes,
And you thought people were chasing after you.
yes.
When you got to Chicago, who did you meet up with?
A couple of my homies.
Okay. And that was on May 7th, correct?
Yes.
You ended up turning yourself in on May 10th, right?
Yes.
Why did you turn yourself in?
I don't even got a reason. I just turned myself in for the better for me.
Was there a time, did you ever talk to any family members or anybody else?
Yes.
And so after talking with your family members, was there a time when you spoke to a lawyer
Yes.
and you told them what happened?
Yes.
And after you had that conversation, what did you do?
Turned myself in.
I have no further questions.
Thank you, Attorney Mobley.
And with that, the direct examination of Parise Larry is over. What did you think of it? Hit us up on social media. Let us know your thoughts. I want to bring in our legal analyst guest now, Attorney Matthew Mangino. He is in the private sector now doing criminal defense work. Formerly has served as a district attorney in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Good morning, Matt. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
Tell us your thoughts about this direct, please.
Well, I'm not sure what the purpose of it was, frankly. You know, the prosecution, you know, gave them a lot of leeway in the way these questions were asked. I mean, they did repeatedly object, but really you could have objected to every question that was asked because every question was a leading question on direct examination, and all of the objections were sustained. Some of the stuff was even stricken from the record. But I'm not sure what he was attempting to convey. Of course, he thought that he was in danger. He saw a gun, he says, but he also said, I did something really bad and I took off because I knew people, the police, whoever were after me. You know, those are, you know, indications that he knew what he did was wrong and that he was fleeing to evade that. And that's consciousness of guilt, even in a case like this. So I'm not sure what that testimony did for his case. Right,
Matt. Yeah, I'm with you. It was all leading. I wonder, and defense counsel is very clever how he got this in. I wonder if Mr. Larry suffers from some mental health difficulties, the way he talked about him needing to go to special ed classes. I know you cut that right off the top, but didn't say specifically what he may struggle with. But it really seemed to me like he was babying him, and maybe that was what he was trying to do. Try to get some sympathy. He is a young kid. He is only 16 years old, was 14 at the time. Woo. Matt Mangino, stand by, please. We'll hit a break. When we come back, we will see the cross-examination of this young defendant on trial for homicide. Back into the courtroom. We want to take you now. We're in Wisconsin for the trial that we're calling the Caught in the Crossfire case. The victim, 20-year-old Tatyanna Zech. The defendant, 16-year-old Parise Larry, not Larry Parise. Parise is his first name, Larry is his last name. Let's go back in as he is on the stand.
You're familiar that the term switch is a firearm term that can change a semi-automatic to a fully automatic firearm?
Yes.
Putting up Exhibit 38, do you recognize what you're seeing there?
Yes,
This was the firearm you were possessing on May 7, 2023, correct?
possibly.
Zoomed in a little bit on the bottom of the grip. Do you see where it says Bursa at the bottom?
Yeah,
Is that the firearm that you had on May 7, 2023?
can't remember. Possibly.
You own more than one gun? At the time?
Never owned a gun.
Did you have access to more than one gun at the time?
No. Wait, like, what you mean?
Did you have access to more than one gun at the time of May 7, 2023?
I don't know what you're trying to, I don't know, like, I don't understand it.
You don't understand the question or what I'm trying to get at?
Like, understand the question.
So you were possessing a firearm on May 7, 2023, correct?
Yes.
And you, in your Instagram video, flipped the screen to show a pile of guns on the floor, correct?
Yes,
And so you had the opportunity or access to other guns as well, correct?
no,
And so if that was you only had access to one gun then?
possibly.
Well, it's yes or no.
Yes,
And so looking at the exhibit, you're not able to say if that's your firearm at the time?
I don't know what type of gun it was.
I'm going to give you the exhibit to look at it a little closer. Your Honor, may I approach? Got exhibit 38 in front of you.
Yes,
And does that help you recognize the firearm?
like I said, it's possibly that I had the gun.
I'm going to put up exhibit 39 on the screen. You see the laser light on the bottom of the barrel?
Yes,
And the firearm that you had on May 7, 2023 had a similar laser light?
I don't know.
And putting up exhibit 45, this is the magazine from the Bursa gun that you had on May 7, 2023.
Possibly.
Shows that there are 2 rounds left in the magazine, or excuse me, there were 2 rounds remaining with the firearm and magazine.
As I can see, yes.
And if I understood your testimony, you said you fired your gun 3 times on May 7, 2023?
Huh?
You fired your firearm 3 times on May 7, 2023?
Possibly.
Did you fire it more than 3 times?
I don't know. I don't recall.
And there were some questions asked of you about having an issue with a chain, correct?
Yes,
In your Instagram video, you were flashing a chain in that video, correct?
yes,
And in that video, you were challenging somebody to come snatch it, correct?
you could say that.
Well, it's not what I'm saying, it's what you said. That's what you said in the video, correct?
Yeah,
And when you were telling someone to come snatch it, you said they're all going to die or something close to that.
yes,
And a little bit after that in the video, you said, let's go pipe for pipe, correct?
yes,
That means gun for gun?
possibly. Yes,
That's what you meant in that video, gun for gun, correct?
yeah,
And you said, let's go jewelry for jewelry, correct?
yes,
Let's go switch for switch, correct?
yes,
Referring to the firearm term to make a gun fully automatic, correct?
yes,
And said, you'll ask one to die, correct?
yes,
I got my own pipe, correct?
yes,
And you said you were going to be doing the pipe taking in the video, correct?
I don't recall.
And you were talking to Keyshawn Johnson in the video at some points, correct?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you were.
Yes.
And in that video, you knew that Keyshawn Johnson had a gun?
Huh?
You knew from that video that Keyshawn Johnson had a gun,
Yes.
and you said you were going to snatch it.
Yes.
And you said, come to the bricks.
Yes.
And you said that Keyshawn had a ghost gun, correct?
Yes.
And that he was going to die with that ghost gun, correct?
Yes.
All right, what do you think of the cross so far? Hit us up on social media. Let us know. We'll hit a break. When we come back, we're going back in together live.
I'm going to ask you a lot of intensely personal questions. How do you explain it? The worst crime anyone can imagine. Do you feel like you took the fall for this murder? Tell me in your own words, what happened? Let's get started.
Interview with a Killer. New season premieres Saturday, October 25th. Only on Court TV.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm Julie Grant. Let's go back into the courtroom. We've got 16-year-old defendant Parise Larry on the stand.
I want to go back to the hallway. Got Exhibit 2 back up on the screen, and again we can see the 868 building is in the upper right near the intersection. And so you're on the staircase, correct? In the hallway? Before the shooting?
Yes.
And Antonio Johnston is on the staircase as well?
Yes.
And he's rolling some marijuana?
Yes.
And you pointed out seeing Keyshawn Johnson to Antonio while they were taking out or returning from the garbage, correct?
Yes.
And you said something to Keyshawn about taking your chain, similar to what you referenced in your Instagram video, correct?
No.
Now, you said Keyshawn was walking towards the group, correct?
Yes.
He wasn't charging towards the group, correct?
No.
And you indicated you were inside the hallway area when the shooting occurred?
Yes.
Putting up Exhibit 74. And I'm zooming in. Your Honor, it may be helpful just to have the lights dim. I can see a bit of a glare. Sure. Thank you. Got the image frozen on the screen. I'm going to bring Exhibit 74 to you to give you a better view of it. You now have that in front of you. And you can see that that door is open, correct?
Yes.
And there's an arm on the push bar of the door keeping it open.
I don't know. Yes.
Well, is it you don't know or he was?
I don't know.
The photograph. Holding the door open, correct?
I can't really tell you. I wasn't really watching.
Well, you said Bino was the person in the blue, correct?
Yes.
And then you said, I think no one else was with you. I'm going to put up Exhibit 76. And you can see we've got zoomed in on the image right now, two blue boxes, correct?
Yes.
And there's a blue box smaller furthest to the left with a black circle in it.
Yes.
That would be the firearm that you were pointing out and firing, correct?
Can't really see the picture clearly.
Got it frozen on the screen. I'm going to bring the Exhibit 76 up so you can see it better. It's now in front of you.
Yes.
And so that's you sticking your gun out the door?
Yes.
And you can see at this point.
All right, so what do we think of this? Let's bring in criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Matt Mangino to weigh in on the all-important cross. Matt, your thoughts, please.
Well, Julie, I think this is an example of why you don't have a 16-year-old defendant testify in a case. Now, that decision is up to the defendant. So if the defendant demands to testify, then defense counsel has to put the defendant on the witness stand, whatever their reservations are about his testimony. And this appears to be, some sort of, Hail Mary. Maybe you could generate some sympathy from the jury, but his cross-examination isn't going to lead to any sympathy. I mean, he can't remember, he doesn't know, he can't see. Simple questions like, was this the gun that you had? I mean, we know he fired a gun. But to be defiant and standoffish about simple questions like that, I'm sure is turning the jury off even more.
Yeah, most definitely, Matt. Do you think this is a situation where this young man is rolling the dice? Because if he's convicted, it is life for him. Do you think this is kind of a Hail Mary pass, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only conclusion that you can come from what we've heard so far. I mean, there's nothing here that presents any sort of defense. Self-defense, yeah. I saw somebody with a gun and they pulled a gun. But, in Wisconsin, if you're practically certain that your conduct will result in death, shooting into a crowd of people, you can be convicted of first-degree murder. So I don't see where there's really any wiggle room here necessarily, and the testimony is a turnoff. I think you're right. This is a Hail Mary, and there's nothing else that they can really do.
Attorney Matt Mangino, it's always great to have your insight on this program. Thank you so much for being on the show today. We'll hit pause. When we come back in, we'll watch the rest of Parise Larry's testimony. We thank you for watching Court TV Live on this Thursday morning. Lots more straight ahead. Closing arguments in another case in Florida and a brand new trial starting up this afternoon in Massachusetts.
Live. I'm Ted Rowland's going to be with you as we work through this week. A Thursday morning, a busy one at that. We're following two major trials this morning. In Florida, closing arguments are expected to begin at any moment in this case. Daisy Link. She testified yesterday, said she didn't mean to fatally shoot her boyfriend during an argument. We'll take you into the courtroom as soon as those arguments begin. But first, we want to head back to Wisconsin. More of this guy, 16-year-old, fighting for his life in a last-minute decision, fighting for his freedom to take the stand in his own defense. Parise Larry says he was only 14 years old when police say that he and another teen shot and killed this woman here, Tatyanna Zech, while she was literally just taking the trash out after a family cookout. Larry declined to testify yesterday. The defense rested, didn't call any witnesses. Closing argument scheduled for this morning, but then Larry said, hey, you know what? Slept on it. I want to get up there, and that's what he did. Is he helping his case? Well, it's definitely a Hail Mary. Let's go back in and pick up more of his testimony.
And you can see at this point, Antonio Johnston's arm is extended out as well.
Yes.
And you saw Antonio Johnston firing his gun?
Yes.
And you fired almost simultaneous to him first shooting his gun?
Yes.
And Antonio Johnston fired his gun before Keyshawn Johnson fired his gun, correct?
Yes.
And you fired your gun before Keyshawn Johnson fired his gun, correct?
No.
And you fired almost simultaneous to Antonio Johnston, as you just said, correct?
Yes.
And one of your bullets could have been one of the bullets that killed Tatyanna Zech, correct?
I object. Calls for speculation.
He has
Foundation.
personal knowledge of being there, pointing the gun, identifying where his gun is at the time. He can answer the question.
Overruled.
What do that mean?
That means you can answer the question.
Oh, yes.
And one of your bullets could have been the one that hit Javier when he was in his apartment.
Yes.
And one of your bullets could have been the one that hit Keyshawn Johnson, correct?
Yes.
And one of your bullets could have had the opportunity to hit anyone else in that group with Keyshawn Johnson, correct?
Yes.
And after the shooting, after you fired those 2 rounds, 2 rounds that you fired when you were in the hallway, correct?
Yes.
And then you ran out the back door, correct?
Yes.
And while running out the back door, then you fired one more bullet towards the direction of where Keyshawn Johnson and that group was in the parking lot, correct?
Yes.
Attorney Tony, do you need any more screen? Otherwise, I'm going to turn the lights on.
I may, Your Honor, I'll maybe pull that so I can get to it. You know, Your Honor, the court can turn the lights back on. I don't think it's necessary. And so after firing that 3rd round or bullet at or towards the direction of the group, you continued running?
Yes.
Did you stop at a house for help?
What you mean?
Did you stop at any houses in the neighborhood for help?
No.
And you continued to run?
Yes.
And you were with ran towards Tyson Middle School?
Yes.
And you were using the building for cover at various times to hide?
Yes.
And you then threw your gun in a garbage can on the back side or north side of Tyson Middle School?
Yes.
And that was about 8 minutes or so after the shooting?
Yes.
And you didn't know at that time if anyone was shot?
No.
And you didn't know if anybody there would need medical assistance?
No.
And you never called 911?
No.
And you never went back to see if anyone was hurt?
No.
You then fled the city of Fond du Lac
Yes.
and fled to Milwaukee first?
Yes.
And then you fled the state of Wisconsin after that
Yes.
to the city of Chicago?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I just have a moment?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Your Honor, I have nothing further.
Larry, Attorney Mogren, any follow-up?
No.
Attorney Tony, what, can we just have an attorney sidebar? You can stay put. All right. Then no redirect, Attorney Mogren?
No.
All right, Mr. Leary, you can go back and sit by your attorneys then, please. And Attorney Tony, if I could ask that you come retrieve the exhibits and hand those to my clerk, please.